Welcome back to OutSolve's Weekly Outlook, where we bring you the latest news that impacts your workplace. I'm Meghan Spera, here again with Jeremy Mancheski, OutSolve CEO, and we are here to bring you the latest news that impacts you. Jeremy, let's dive right in. What is going on with the OFCCP budget?
Well, they have a budget, $101 million, just short of the Biden administration budget. Kind of a surprise that first of all it got proposed in the spending bill and that it made it all the way through. So I guess OFCCP has a budget to enforce VEVRA and Section 503 of the Rehabilitation Act, which is of course significant in the preparation of those affirmative action plans and the possible enforcement thereof.
Okay. A couple months ago, it looked like the OFCCP might be dismantled, so definitely some big news to see a budget in place and a lot going on with some recent DEI court cases. What can you tell us about some of those hot topics?
Sure. Several cases challenging Executive Order 14173 are making their way through the courts. The Chicago Women in Trades case, their interesting take there. They want to understand better, as I think so do the rest of us, what is the definition of illegal DEI? I've said forever, anything that's illegal by definition is illegal. So if I say, if I have an illegal shirt on, it's an illegal shirt. It's not legal. So I guess we all want a better definition of what illegal DEI is. Meanwhile, the EEOC has subpoenaed Nike for records all the way back to 2018, of course questioning their DEI programs and I guess the legality of those. And I think the assertion is that they have continued beyond the line drawn by Executive Order 14173. So we'll see where that goes. The inference there is that Nike has discriminated against white workers. I think the takeaway here is anything that's defined as DEI in your organization or anything that might appear to look like DEI. We've said this before, we'll say it again, look at your websites. You might have some legacy items still on there that appear like DEI or not. Let's take a close look at those. Call your OutSolve consultant. We can certainly walk you through this. Either we or if we want a legal approach, our partners at Rothman Horvitz, we can do a lot of analytics to take a good look. The key to success here is data analytics and having the information to back up any assertions potentially made in a court case.
Yeah. And that'll be especially important when it comes to certifications. With compliance with federal anti-discrimination laws, companies need to ensure that they are not making false claims and don't become subject to the False Claims Act. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's move on to California pay data reporting and some of those compliance deadlines that are coming up.
Sure. We all know that now, and we're seeing even more of these pop up, California, of course, being one of the first one, and we're now in several years into California pay data reporting that came out of the removal of the EEO1 Section 2 done in 2016, but California came in with its own pay reporting. This year's portal opened up on February 2nd. Companies have until May 13th of this year to complete that report. I can assure you it is not a simple report, as you have contractors you have to be concerned with, and of course your own data that you're working with as well. There are changes this year to that report that you need to consider. There frankly have been changes just about every year to that report as it evolves. If you have any employees in California, you have to get that report done. This is an example of a blue state taking a reactionary approach to what the red federal government has made in terms of changes. If you need help, of course, OutSolve prepares literally hundreds of California pay reports for our customers, and we've pretty much seen it all and crossed all the hurdles. Let us know if you need some help.
Yeah. And we are, of course, excited to launch our new report, HR Voices 2026, Regulatory Transformations and Disruptions in HR Compliance. Tell us a little bit about that.
We commissioned a report. We've got insights on from several thought leaders on some of these topics. What feels different and why HR feels different? What are the pivots you should consider taking? What are pitfalls to avoid and ways to monitor and adapt? And of course, operating lessons for 2026 to boost performance.
That's great. You can download the full report by going to outsolve.com/HR Voices and visiting that site today. As always, you can continue the conversation in HR Gumbo City, OutSolve Slack community. That community was the first to get access to the HR Voices report, and they continue the conversations that we have here and start new conversations. So be part of that today. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to connecting with you again soon.